There are so many unique places to visit in Oregon, especially if you love landscape photography as much as I do. Here are 6 must-see locations when visiting Oregon. Starting off this list is one of the most unique homes not only in Oregon but probably in the entire world. Not only is this an actual airplane, but Bruce Campbell, the owner of the house, is super friendly and he'll let you tour the house and take photos to your heart's delight.
I'll volunteer.
Okay. Everyone watch out for this lip. It's not so bad going forward, but it can stub your toe going back. So
Got it. Whoa, it's crazy here.
So this was fully skeletonized, for example, when I received it. So I've been trying to restore as best I can.
Ah, I see.
But it was a huge mistake. I'll never do it again. And we're not doing it for the version 2 project. You're welcome to sit with them. Fly us to someplace interesting.
Japan, right?
Yeah, flies to Miyazaki, please.
You can climb on the wing or even in one of the engine frames and explore everything. There is so much to say about this house, and I have a video specifically about Bruce's journey of salvaging the plane and transforming it into his house, and I'll leave that down below. Next on our list, we have an iconic location. This is Cannon Beach. A beautiful, picturesque beach, and what's that on the horizon? A massive mountain sticking out of the ground. Well, okay, mountain might be the wrong word, and the official name is Haystack Rock. And it is a massive backdrop to a stunning beach. And standing at 235 feet tall and in stark contrast to the surrounding beach, it is a massive backdrop to all of your photos. You can bask in the water and enjoy the view, or take out your binoculars and you will see birds flying around the massive rock. There are also little shops and things to do around the area as well, so that makes this spot very pleasant for a day trip, say from Portland, Oregon. Cannon Beach got its name from a US Navy ship that hit land while attempting to cross the Columbia Bar, and a cannon washed ashore onto this very beach. Hence the name, Cannon Beach.
I want to go touch the water. Oh, the sand is so sand.
The sand is so sand.
The sand is so sand.
It's very sand. It's so sand.
So much sand.
Very sand, much though. When he said I couldn't climb it, I was like, you don't believe me. Now I understand why you can't climb it.
Right?
Look at it, it's huge.
Hey guys, Huang and Melissa here, and this is day 1 of our Oregon trip with our buddies.
Hey, it's your boy, Andy Boy, and with my boy K-Squared, my girl MP. This is my boy David Pham. Woo, what's up? Cannon Beach.
Right now we are at Cannon Beach and we are looking out at Haystack Rock. And this rock is actually really massive in person. Let me try to see if I can zoom in here. Get that shot. It is humongous. The next spot brings us near Eugene, Oregon. This is a 1.6 mile moderately challenging route that leads out to a breathtaking waterfall along the Mackenzie River called Proxy Falls. This 226-foot waterfall separates into 2 streams which falls down this beautiful rock face and makes for some stunning photos. The hike isn't too bad getting to the overlook where you can see the falls, but from there you're gonna have to do some rock scrambles and river crossings to get to the base of the falls itself. While no one in my 5-person group fell into the river itself, we did step into the river multiple times on accident, and let's just say our shoes and socks were not dry. Getting close to the falls, especially standing at the base, you will get wet from all the mist that's just flying everywhere. So we made it to Proxy Falls. Wow, the lens is getting so wet. It's very misty here, but man, it is majestic. You can get right up to the base of the falls and it is totally worth the hike. The falls is best seen without direct sunlight, so either a cloudy day or when the sun is rising, because the sun rises behind the falls. I went in the middle of the summer and it was quite a sunny day, but I was still able to get some amazing shots. The main road leading to the falls is usually closed until May due to snow in the area, and if it's closed, you can park at the snow gate and walk to the falls, but it turns from a 1.6 mile hike to a 6.7 mile hike, so maybe wait for the snow gate to open up. However, I've heard it's very, very cool seeing this falls snow covered in the winter. The next spot on our list is what made me plan an entire trip to Oregon in the first place. This is Thor's Well. This spot is a 20-foot wide hole in the ground in Yachats, Oregon.
Can we get all the way up to it?
We can.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so this is Thor's Well. This is what we've been making our whole entire trip for. The sun is setting here, so the sky's looking real nice. You can see the water starting to come out just a bit. And as the tide comes out, the water is really gonna start pumping out. So
We're really excited. We're gonna get down there, we're gonna take some pictures, and this is Thor's Well. If you wanna get to Thor's Well is right there. You can see the water just pop right there. That's Thor's Well. It's very hidden if you're not looking for, there's some more water exploding out of it.
The hole is near the ocean and was created when the ceiling of a sea cave collapsed and water from the ocean now crashes into the cave and shoots up and out of the hole and then funnels back down, making it look like a bottomless pit. People say Thor's hammer is what made the hole, and hence the name, Thor's Well. The spectacle is best seen when the water is funneling back into the hole, which occurs around high tide. During low tide, there is very little water in the hole and it does not shoot up out of the hole at all, so it's very calm and anticlimactic. During peak high tide, however, the site can be very dangerous as water from the ocean can sweep over the rocks around the top of Thor's Well and suck people into the hole as it drains out. If you go during peak high tide, I do advise being careful and not going too close to Thor's Well itself and staying near the overlook on the hill nearby. My personal advice is to go about an hour before peak high tide because that's when the water is shooting out of the hole, but the waves aren't strong enough that they're crashing onto the land near and around Thor's Well. It still will be a little sketch as water is flying around everywhere, so you definitely want to be careful, especially with your expensive camera gear, but it's probably the best time to get amazing photos of Thor's Well itself. Next, we move on to the deepest lake in the United States and the 9th deepest in the world, Crater Lake. This lake is 1,943 feet deep at its deepest point. Crater Lake sits on top of Mount Multnomah, which erupted 7,700 years ago, and then the caldera of the volcano collapsed and water pooled, and that is how Crater Lake was formed. The lake water is incredibly clear, allowing you to see upwards of 100 feet down. At night, this area is so dark and high up that it is a phenomenal stargazing spot. In fact, it's ranked as one of the top 10 darkest sky areas in the United States. A stunning, massive island sits in Crater Lake called Wizard Island, which was named due to its resemblance to a wizard's hat. This island is actually the summit of a cinder volcano and is 16 stories tall and over 400,000 years old. There are no rivers flowing into or out of Crater Lake. There's also been a mysterious floating full-size tree trunk that has been floating there for at least 120 years. So lots of things to see here. This brings us to our number 1 spot, Multnomah Falls. If you've seen pictures of Oregon, then you've probably seen this spot. This is the tallest waterfall in Oregon and the 434th tallest in the world. This is a 2-tier waterfall with the first step being 542 feet and the second step being 69 feet, and this is just an absolutely breathtaking waterfall. This is probably one of the most photographed waterfalls in the United States. There is a stunning bridge that goes across the falls and makes for amazing photos. We're back at Multnomah Falls to take more photos, and this is always amazing. Just check this out. The falls is best viewed on a cloudy day, and I actually went here twice on my trip to get the perfect photo. Once on a sunny day on the weekend, which was packed, and there were just people all over the bridge, and I couldn't really get a clean photo. And then once again on a cloudy weekday afterward, which gave me the perfect chance to capture a photo of the falls without anyone on the bridge. The trail leading to the top of the falls is 2.6 miles. However, the best view in my opinion is at the base and then on the bridge. I personally wouldn't go higher than the bridge itself. From the parking lot, you can already see and hear the falls, and then it is just a short walk to the base of the falls. This makes the viewing of the falls very easy, and it is just 30 miles outside of Portland, Oregon, so it's very easy to make a trip here. But that being said, because of the ease, expect a lot of people and crowds. So that's it for this video, but there are just so many more stunning places in Oregon, and I think Oregon is one of the most underrated, naturally beautiful states in the United States. And I could make so many more videos on just stunning places in Oregon and also on the waterfalls in Oregon, because Oregon has so many amazing waterfalls and is some of the best in the world. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Let me know what your favorite spots in Oregon are in the comment section down below. Give this video a like because it really helps a lot, and I will see you guys